Just want to take a quick moment and show everybody the new activity-specific QR codes is what we're kind of calling this thing. And I'm just going to change a color. I'm going to try and add a little bit of some of the other things that are available in the system for people. So I'm going to change over to another color just to show everybody that that could be done. But here we go. So currently now when you do a QR code, it brings up the animal's activity form, and then you select your activity and you go ahead and post the activity to the animal. What we've allowed to do now is to create labels that have specific activities associated with them. So when you scan that QR code now, it actually brings you right up to the form for whatever activity you've chosen. So I'm going to go to the sheet label designer, and I'm just going to select one of the ones that I've got pre-designed already. So here it is here, but actually I need to go back here a couple steps because this one is designed for regular QR codes. But I want to keep all these settings, so I'm just going to go back, and to this part here. So if you were to just start designing the labels, this would be the second question it asks. Do you want to do standard QR labels or activity-specific QR labels? So I'm going to do activity-specific QR labels, and I'm going to do feeding QR labels. So they're going to change just a little bit here when I create them. Next. I'm going to go all the way to the end again because I've got my label set up properly the way I want it. So we'll go ahead and we'll just add, do we have sex on here? There we go. And we'll add, yeah, that's all we need on there. So there we go. So now that we've designed the label and we have told it that it's a activity-specific QR, we can now go and finish this off by selecting which animals we want to do here. So there we go. So now we're just going to go, we can either save and print this or print this, but we're just going to print this one. And you'll see that these all come up now with the word feeding underneath the QR code, so that we know these QR codes are for the feeding activity. So when you scan that, it'll bring up the form for feeding. So all you then do is basically hit submit. So you can go and you can scan a lot quicker. So you would put your regular QR code, let's say, on the left side of the tub, and then this QR code on the right side of the tub. You can also access these QR codes. So they're available in any of our printing methods, but you can also go to the animal, take a look at the animal, and this button up here that says download QR, you can click that and you can select either a standard or activity specific. And if we made it refused food, it would generate the refused food QR. You can then download this and use it in any way you want. Some people, I'm finding, are printing just this code and sticking it on their tubs, so then they can just scan it. They don't need all the other information. So you can access the activity-specific QR codes in a couple different places. So that's a new feature that we've just launched, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope that helps understand how to use the printing system for sheet labels.